11. Friends don't lie.
Stop it! You're freaking her out!
She's freaking me out! The upside down.
Do you understand what he's talking about?
No. I found the chocolate bunny!
Oh God, please tell me it's not the kid.
I need you to hide!
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
Holy shit.
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Stranger Things. This time it's episode 6 of season 4, chapter 6, The Dive.
Put on your snorkels, get on that diving board, and get ready to impress some people.
Somebody took a dive in the child fight.
Was that bullshit 17 kid?
The fix is in.
Every team has a weak one, and it's that little squirt.
That's one thing I cannot abide.
Fripperies.
That's right. If you're new here, we've been rewatching every single episode of Stranger Things in anticipation of the season 5 debut on November 26th. We've covered all these episodes before. We've covered many, many other shows and movies and such, but this is kind of what we're known for, and we're doing it again. We're kind of like Ted, reliving the glory days of the high school. What team would he have been on?
Goddamn, I sure did warm that bench.
The high school bench warmers.
That's right. Reliving the glory days. Yeah. And we're almost done. And it's a little sad again. It's like, oh, shit.
A little sad.
Bet you didn't know you were dealing with the varsity water boy, did you?
Gatorade. No. Yeah, we're almost done. End of another era. Almost. It's going to be crazy when this show ends.
I know. What will we do with ourselves? A whole chapter of our lives will be over.
Round 3.
Know it? Yeah. Let's just
The vanishing of Will Byers. Gets better every time. Yeah, I don't know. We got some MadLibs though. I know that for sure.
Let's do it.
This is our new Dungeons and Dragons MadLib book. You get to hear the story that these two guys create at the end of the episode. Right now, real quick, we're just going to pick the words. You'll find out what the story is later. Steve, you want to start?
Sure, I'll do it.
I need a place.
McDonald's play place.
Andy, a verb.
Just shit smeared.
Hasn't been cleaned in weeks.
Smeared.
Ooh, there you go.
Adjective.
Stanky.
Noun.
Hot air balloon.
Adjective.
Goddamn awful. Sometimes it's fun to throw a goddamn in front of your adjective, you know?
For sure. You don't want to throw it after.
No.
Color.
Creamy white.
Noun.
Nugget.
Got McDonald's on the mind.
This dude's hungry.
I'm loving it.
Verb ending in ing.
Booping.
Verb.
Cajole.
Noun.
Turkey leg.
Plural noun.
Legends. Can you change it to fucking legends?
Mm-hmm. Adjective.
Wet.
Adjective.
Limp.
Plural noun.
Noodles.
Oh my God, back to back wet lip noodles.
Adjective.
Steamy.
We switched to rice. Occupation plural.
Jizz moppers.
Tip your jizz moppers.
Plural noun.
Hairy legs.
That completes the story. You can listen at the end of the episode to what it was that they crafted. This one was titled Master of the Dungeons.
Oh, okay.
So that's the story we're going to be listening to later. But for now, let's give our overall thoughts on Chapter 6, The Dive. Andy, what was it like revisiting it? What do you think?
Okay, so I think that this is a great episode. I think it's a little bit of a slow burn starting out, but that we kind of, once we get there, we really get there. Steve getting dragged into the upside down feels like the season hitting its point of no return, and that is super exciting and fun. I love the Salt Lake City stuff. That's obviously insane and wonderful, and it's so much fun. It's so ridiculous, and I love it because this is a really dark season, so it's really fun for them to be like, hey, let's have some fun for a second here. And I love Cornelius just screaming and tripping the breakers and stuff. It's amazing. I love the infamous child fights. We got it.
Oh, yeah, we did, Andrew. Did you get your front row seats to the fights?
Pay-per-view. I do think that, if I'm being honest, the mystery of who murdered all these all these kids, it just isn't interesting enough to warrant how much time we've spent on it. It has felt like a big old sideline which I guess
Do you
is
mean
necessary.
the Hawkins kids? Like
No.
or the lab kids, I mean?
Yes. It's felt pretty obvious from the beginning. Like if you cast Jamie Campbell Bower, it's like, okay, it's him. You know what I mean? Like there's no like, ooh, who is it? You know what I mean? It's like, when are we going to get there?
Was it obvious to us at the time?
I think so.
I have no
know.
memory, but it is recorded.
I have a vivid
Before
memory.
you get too arrogant, be sure that
Right,
you weren't
yeah.
like, ooh, I don't know at the
Feel
time.
right. Yeah. Having seen it
yeah.
before.
I think by the time it happened, we were like, it's probably that guy. I remember our minds being blown that the Vecna storyline and the Hawkins Lab storyline were connected and he was the same character.
Okay.
But
Maybe I'm a liar.
yeah, I can't remember if we were like, it's definitely him.
Yeah.
But we knew there was something to him for sure because you don't introduce a character like that to be all cryptic and shit and not have them mean something narratively, you know?
Yeah. I also think that it's fun that the Hopper story is finally going to pay off. It's gotten a little old seeing him just get his ass beat every episode, but he's starting to get some lines. He's starting to do some fun stuff, and he's going to have to fight a Demogorgon. That's fucking cool. And I love like the ritualistic way that they're like setting him up to be brutally murdered by this monster. It's fun and weird. Awesome.
I agree. I think this is another really fun episode. Season 4 is really solidifying and becoming as great as we remember it being. I think I really appreciate the Susie stuff, just like you, Andy. I think it's so fun when Stranger Things isn't scared to just be so extra, right? They're like, we're just going to go to this house. Don't really need to have all this child mania that's happening, but it makes it better. Like it just reminds me of like a Christopher Columbus Home Alone style, just craziness. I remember a lot of people were saying like, oh, you guys have never seen War Games. Remember that in our original coverage? We're like, oh, this is a huge homage to War Games. And we're like, oh, sweet, let's watch War Games. And all it was the hacking part. Like, oh, we thought the whole kid thing was a War Games thing, but either way, like that's really, really fun. I love the Hawkins mystery of how are we going to get Vecna? How can we fight him? That's the thing that's working most for me this season so far because you have the most characters there and the characters are really good at playing off one another. There's a lot of great like small moments you can do with that large of a group and they're handling that large of a cast exceedingly well in that regard. And of course, the child fights. You gotta love the child fights. It's so fun. Although it is really funny that like even in this Hawkins lab where these kids are being tested, you know, abused they're being abused. They're still finding time to form cliques and bully small children. It is pretty funny, but like, I guess that would make sense if you're a child with godlike powers, you would have a little bit of a god complex, if you will. And so I guess that kind of makes sense. It's just kind of funny to see like, hey, nerd. Hey, that 3-year-old's real stupid. Like,
Papa loves me the most.
yeah.
You're adopted.
I'm the specialist boy. I'm number 2.
Yeah, I think cliques and power dynamics are always going to form.
Yeah.
You know, you see them in prison, you see them in school, you see them at corporate jobs. And in this universe, a la the lab, their highest hope is Papa's love.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be the kind of the impetus for the bullying or the cliques in this world.
Yeah. And in a way, these kids with psychic powers are more believable bullies than Angela. So that's something they got going for them. But yeah, the child fights. How fun is that? Like it's I say fun. It's
so fun.
It's a fucking wild scene.
I
right?
agree. It's
All right,
the
children.
highest form of fun.
Line up. We're going to, one at a time, you're going to push each other against the wall violently with your mind. Let me get the eldest boy. And I don't know,
Beat up the little ones.
17, you're easily like, what, 2? Get up there. Show them what you got, kid.
Well,
He's got moxie.
I'm in no place to defend the highly and objectively abusive Dr. Brenner. But I mean, like, it's quite close to the game of wrestling that we let children do quite often until their ears are all deformed and stuff. Yeah, like
wrestle?
knock them out of the circle. It's like literally the same game.
Why don't they say like, okay, Andy, you sit in your circle. Chris or Kit, you sit in your circle. Now I want you to tickle each other with your mind. Now whoever giggles and falls out of their circle first loses.
Yeah.
I guess fingies is more dexterous for the mind.
2 just better be grateful it wasn't who can make the other person pee the quickest.
Oh, dude.
Because 11 would have won that.
call the janitor staff. We're going to need all the buckets and mops we can get because it's going to be a piss zone in here.
They've all got like a Gallagher show. They've got tarps and stuff.
11, you were made for this. Show them what you can do.
I knew you were special.
What's that part when he walks up to her and she's like, they're all laughing at you.
Yes.
Make them piss their pants. But other than that, the underdog story is great for the kids trying to figure out how to stop Vecna. I was actually surprised that even some minor characters like Callahan and Powell had little moments in and of themselves to sort of like become a little bit more than the characters they have. And then the only miss I would say about this episode, and it's not even a miss because it's not even that, I don't hate it that much. It's just kind of like funny, is Jason, the Jason of it all. Like they're leaning into the satanic panic with that character, and I get it because it's this kid who has seen something insane that he cannot explain, something very violent. Like how else do you rectify that in your mind, especially in the 80s when you've got all these news reports of cults and ritualistic sacrifice and all that stuff. So I get where that character's coming from. The thing that I think is so funny is that kid walks into the room. He's literally like walking like white male privilege. We're like, ooh, there's a young white boy. Hand him a mic. What does he have to say about this? And the town's like, yeah, it is Satan going around here. Come on, everybody, let's start a posse. It's just really funny. Like, I don't understand why the town is so, I mean, I guess several years ago when this first dropped, it was very unbelievable. But since then, the world has become what the world is. So I guess it is more believable now, right? It's just funny. It makes me laugh every time that people are like, yeah, you're right. Let's go kill some other kids for
He's
Jesus.
the star of the basketball team, Steve.
That's true.
That's somebody you listen to.
He led us to the championship. Team captain.
Joe Burrow walked out there. He's like, listen, there's Colts out here.
There's Colts
I'd be like, all right, Joe, cool, let's go.
Then he would get injured as soon as he left the town hall.
He'd stumble on his way out.
Oh, man. Fun episode. What about you, Kit?
I think I'm lower on this episode than all of you, it seems like. I mean, I love this show. Duh. Spent most of my adult life talking about it. As weird as that sounds out loud. But also, great season overall. I think this is the worst episode of the season.
Really? Worse than 2?
I don't think I remember having these kind of feelings about 2.
Oh, you were very anti-2.
Was I anti-2?
Yeah.
It's down there with 2 then.
Okay.
Well, 2 is a huge step down from 1.
Yeah.
For sure. But this one is like, even by itself, all the criticism, you guys brought them all up, but they just didn't seem to have bothered you as much, I suppose. I think there's some very high spots, but a lot of straight silliness, and not the good silliness of Susie's House, which is still objectively silly. Like stuff that doesn't hold up on a rewatch logic wise very much, and you can kind of see the seams of, the writers just needed to get to this place. Like, why did they let Henry near the kids at all? Okay. I can understand maybe Brenner needs to keep tabs on him, but like, let's just let him work here and be alone with the children. What could happen? Even though the only thing stopping this super powerful being from exacting his revenge upon me is the tiny chip that any of these children could remove. It'll be fine. It's like, okay, that's on you, buddy.
Worst case scenario, he just bores them to death talking about spiders and existential shit.
He's such a drag to talk to.
Damn.
He'll never reach them. He doesn't have my charisma. You can't do it like Papa. And then also, you talked about it, the child bully stuff, but it really bothers me. I think it's stupid as fuck. Even though I defended the logic of clicks and stuff.
I was about to say, you're like, whoa.
That was a red herring because
you tricked me.
In execution, it's very clearly just serves to feed the impression that Elle killed them all. That they're kind of like, they open the season with this, what have you done? And it's like, oh shit, did Elle do that? And then when you see the bullying, you're like, oh, that's why she killed them. But in actuality, it's so over the top because they're like, we'll fucking kill you. And it's like, whoa, I don't know.
And it's really funny. Why do they hate this specific?
I get why 2's upset.
6-year-old so much. Even before she pushed him out of the circle, he was like, fucking idiot. So clumsy and dorky. Can't even play Plinko right.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does suck at Plinko.
She's bald. I hate her.
Ugh.
We're all bald. Shh.
Self-loathing.
She's got a funny shaped head.
Shut up, 6. It's very goofy. And I hated the Jason speech Again, you guys talked about everything that bothers me. It just didn't bother you as much. It's not only why are they listening to him, why is he allowed to talk? Chief Pal's just like, he's got the microphone. Fuck, he's got me. It's like when you get the stick in gym class, you have to let him talk. Shit.
As unlikely as it is for a high school to hand a live mic to a high school senior at a pep rally, I think it's even more unlikely for that to happen at like a police city council conference. You know?
Where's the bailiff? You're terrible at your job. Your only job at this point, is to find the killer, but also reduce the likelihood of town panic resulting in more harm, more crimes. And you're just letting the panic incite her. Do you know what I mean? Full on call out for vigilante justice. What can I do? He has the microphone. God damn it. If Hop were here, he would say the same thing. There's nothing that can be done.
I wish they would have cut to him more like, Flo, cut his mic. Cut his mic, Flo.
It's so silly.
A high schooler getting the mic, though, he'd be like, Hawkins these nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Drop it.
6'7", 6'7". What is he talking about? I don't know. Skibbity.
Yeah.
So that's it. Everything else is fine.
We're going to go get this Eddie Munson right after we play Roblox because the new update just came out.
Does Roblox get updated? I don't know.
It did. It got updated on Halloween night. It was a whole thing.
Oh, this is a thing that you had to deal with.
Yes.
I see.
We have to be home exactly after 8 for the
Every
update.
time I see it, I just see the most dog shit looking game I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, so you've seen Roblox.
So I can't imagine that it's ever updated.
They got to add new skins for kids to buy somehow.
Yeah, skins, if you want to call them that. Yeah.
Right.
Different squares.
Yeah. The square head is purple.
This isn't an anti-Roblox podcast, but it is. But yeah, so I'm pretty low on this episode. I don't know if it's worse than 2. I think I would say that. I think I would.
Okay.
But still, like, great fun. And I get where they're going, and it was all necessary, I suppose. And it's just like, I can see the seams a lot more in this episode.
Did we ever, I doubt this, but I'm curious if you guys remember in our original coverage, were we ever even... Do we even think for a moment that 11 killed those kids? It was like always this mystery, like, no, of course not.
I can't remember. Again, I don't want to confidently say and then just have a clip in the Discord when I get home laughing at me. So I'm not going to say that. It's hard to say.
I'll say it. Yeah, we didn't believe.
No way they got us.
Yeah. No way.
I do want to say this.
Our Sweet 11, no.
Somewhere, I think it was season 3 coverage, I made fun of myself about thinking that 11 needed like a communication device to extend her powers and not just static.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys kind of like, oh yeah, that's dumb. Interesting. Right. But you were really gentle about it. But people in the Discord were like, fucking idiot. I let it go. And by let it go, it's been bothering me ever since.
It's been with you every waking moment.
For some reason during this episode, I have no idea why, it hit me why I thought that. In season 1, they make a big show of breaking into the school to get her to use the Ham Shack radio to find Will because it's a powerful radio.
Oh, there you go.
So suck my dick and balls, all of you motherfuckers. They retconned that or just didn't explain it well enough. That's why I thought that, because that was a thing at one time. Am I wrong?
Well, I think it's specifically they needed a strong radio to make contact with Will.
Yeah, so that they could hear Will.
Yeah.
Not right, but it's like still.
Well, she
But
was
yeah,
like
Why would it be a stronger radio?
They were listening for Will. It wasn't the fact that she couldn't do it. It was for the others' benefits because she's gone into the in-between and found the Russian soldiers and then used the Hawkins lab radio to play what he was talking about so they could spy on him.
Right.
So I think it was for the kids' benefit to hear what 11 was hearing.
1,000%. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's crazy that I started to think that because why not just any radio then? Why does it have to be a more powerful radio?
Totally.
Why couldn't she just use a fucking Game Boy speaker or anything that makes noise and you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Unless like the power of it, the distance projection of it matters.
Game Boy speaker's trash.
Yeah. I'm sorry I said D and B back then. I shouldn't have brought the D's and B's into it. And I regret that.
D's and B's.
I regret the fervor. But I stand by my 107. It gets places.
Yeah,
that's my IQ. So you guys shouldn't keep underestimating.
Hey, your 107's gotten you this far.
What am I, like a 105? You guys can just keep mocking? Absolutely not. 107. I don't know why you keep fucking with me.
Let's go find some 105s and bully them like the Hawkins lab kids.
Exactly. You guys ready to do the recap itself?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we can't because we got to hear from one of our sponsors. So
What are they doing here? Are the sponsors in the room with us right now?
And we're back, and Netflix describes The Dive thusly. Behind the Iron Curtain, a risky rescue mission gets underway. The California crew seeks help from a hacker. Steve takes one for the team. Oh, hell yeah.
I love how minimizing that is.
And also makes it sound much worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In another way. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It starts with Chief Powell pulling up to Andy. That's the crazy one with the hat. Asking where Jason is. And Jason had pulled the body of Patrick out of the water. So this is right after the death of Patrick in the previous episode. So that would have been tough.
I've been really tough.
I imagine he would have sank like a stone all twisted up like that. Like you don't have the same floaty ability, you know? I know he's got the gases and stuff.
That's why Jason's captain of the basketball team. He's a physical specimen for sure.
Well, he was a strong swimmer. And when he was chasing Eddie, I was like impressed.
Yeah.
I would have gave up immediately.
He just immediately gotten into the water. Oh, it's cold.
I never.
My nippies.
I wouldn't have said my nippies. I've told this story before, but once when I've been whitewater rafting many times, and on one of those excursions, the guide, we got to a calm part of the river and we were all out swimming, and it was time to get back in the raft, and the guide was like on a rock by the raft, looking at everybody, making sure nobody drowned and stuff, and we're all swimming back as fast as we can to the raft, and there's a current. It's a small one, but there's a current. And I'll never forget the embarrassment. The guide looks at me from like 30 feet away and goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Swimming." And he was like, "Eh." And he wasn't being funny. He was like legitimately like, "What are you doing?"
You're going to die.
Are you drowning?
Yeah. I was like, "Fuck you mean I'm swimming like a beast?" You're not. And then I found out again later in life in Hawaii, snorkeling with my wife, she was like a good half mile ahead of me. And I couldn't catch up, Steve. I can't describe to you the pain. It wasn't like I need to haul ass. I am. And she's not trying. She's lackadaisically swimming.
Married a dolphin.
So, you know.
You're doing your best. You're just in the water going, "My nippies."
So all that is to say, I was impressed by Eddie. I get it now. Swimming is a thing. But yeah, he's, Powell's trying to figure out what's going on. Where was Eddie when this happened? And Jason's like, he was in the boat. And Callahan, unfortunately, is helping to interrogate Jason.
This is what I was talking about a couple episodes ago. Like, why do you bring this guy into the room for anything? Because
that's like his buddy. It's like if I'm sheriff, I got to let Andy hang out with me still.
What are those hangouts like between Powell and Callahan? What do they do with each other?
Powell's trying to be taken serious professionally now, but he's still got his college buddy hanging around all the time. And there's nothing he can do about it.
Because Powell's doing a pretty good job. He's like, "Hey, man, we're listening. It's a lot to take in. We're trying to understand." And then it just pans over to Callahan, who's like, "The devil."
Don't see how you won that game. Yeah. And so he's like, "Okay, so who lifted Patrick out of the water?" And
You're not listening.
Yeah, you're not listening to me. I already told you that. Eddie is a vessel for Satan. And then Callahan in the background like, "Oh, okay."
And one of those.
"How do you expect to stop the devil if you don't believe he's real?" And that's when he starts to panic. I need to take this into my own hands. And yes, I said panic intentionally because it's a satanic panic that he's feeling right now.
This is a pretty good line, though.
It's so true.
How can you stop the devil if you don't?
In a different movie, that would be so tough.
It would be,
with
a different vessel.
Like
it would also be more tough.
If Vera Farmiga said that, you'd be like, "Yeah, valid question, motherfucker."
Instead, you have
or Kevin Spacey says it.
Well, let's not go there.
Well, it's still a great movie.
I mean, if he says that, it's bone chilling. I get what Amy's saying. But instead, you got Jason saying it.
Yeah.
"How can you believe in the devil?"
Which, by the way, I want to say this here. I didn't like I told you I didn't like the speech in the town hall stuff, but I think it was episode 8. It might have been 9. At some point, way too late, I was like, the Jason actor is fucking crushing it. Just want to say that.
He's great.
I don't know whoever said that before or, but I'm saying it now. That dude nails that role, as silly as it is at times.
It is a silly role to do.
It is a silly place. The cops are out combing the lake and looking for what? I don't know. Eddie's body, maybe? Or
Yeah, because he said Eddie fell into the water, so they're probably thinking that maybe he fell in the water, maybe he died.
Yeah, he could have drowned too. And it's a weird thing that we realize later what's going on, but it's like Vecna's going fishing is what I thought at the time. Because like it cuts down to the bottom of the lake, the fish are swimming, and one gets grabbed by a tentacle.
I need some me time.
I don't know. I can't wait to talk about this on episode 9, but because we've seen all the episodes now, just full disclosure, and some of it's bothering me. Some of the retcon, I don't know if it works all the way. Like what Vecna's goal is and what he's doing at certain times, and what like in this instance, why did he want that fish?
Well, he's hungry.
I don't know if he necessarily wanted that fish, but he probably has to feed those bats.
Just keep it in the back of your minds to explain to me, because the Demogorgons already existed when he got there. My understanding, he found the smoke stuff from Lost and like fused that with himself, and that's how he became their master. Or maybe we'll find out in 5 that he's not like, he really is just the 5-star general and he's not like the overall master. Who knows? But it is still a hive mind, which also doesn't work as well now that we know it's Henry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the amorphous Cthulhu stuff, hive mind worked in 2, but now when they bring it back in 4, it's like, okay, well, okay, you know what I mean? So parts of that confused. Just explain it to me in a couple episodes.
Okay.
Because I trust the Duffers, but I'm also
try.
like not sold on some of the stuff. But then the title sequence, I am sold on that. If I was a stripper, dude, this would be my go-to. Can you imagine the shimmy with tassels to this?
Wah, wah.
I didn't even think about that.
Wah, wah.
That's when you do the splits. We're going to work on our routine for the live show, which has already happened if you're listening to this, I think.
Yes.
Watkins is, I didn't mean to laugh at this sentence. Watkins is being tortured.
His name is Wallace.
Fuck. I meant to go back and correct that because I swear later in this recap I fixed it. Wallace. And I feel bad for shit. Not only do I keep saying his name wrong, I shat all over him a couple episodes ago, metaphorically. I was like, fucking snitch, because in my memory, he just told him immediately. This dude tried really hard to hold out.
Really hard.
And you guys didn't stop
They're
me.
fucking hotboxing him like hell.
Well, I didn't stop you because I'm like, oh, well, he does eventually tell them. Maybe Chris is just saying,
Yeah, no, I didn't mean
any
to.
snitching is bad.
No, I didn't mean to be so hard on him. He tried really hard.
He got really roughed up.
I looked my next note. He's holding out more than I thought.
Not only is he like stuck in a box, presumably all night, being burnt up in that thing, but
That's gotta be-
he's got a gunshot wound in the stomach this whole time too.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they patch that up a little bit because they don't want to just open the box and he's just dead, you know?
Right, like, oh shit.
That's a crazy kind of torture.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's just lights, which you guys have both worked on many film sets. You know how hot those
Those
get.
can get very hot, yeah.
And so it's like, it will hurt the shit out of you, but it won't kill you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if the bottom's metal and so he's just standing there burning his feet at all times, or if it's just when he gets tired enough to touch the sides where it becomes a factor.
Well, I think it just becomes an oven at that point. Like the heat's not escaping and they
That
got
too.
heat lamps blasting on him. So it's probably fucking 150 degrees in there and he's just sweating.
Just like it's
a
hot
sauna.
in there is what you were thinking.
It probably is, yes, really, really hot in there, like a sauna, but also
Which makes you tired.
If he does touch those sides are probably like,
cooking.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so like and if they leave him in there all night because Sullivan comes back, he's like, sleep well or whatever shitty thing he
that was
says.
awful.
Like if he's in there for like 12 hours, that'll make you go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I apologize. I apologize for sullying his name. And Sullivan's
Agent
like,
Watkins.
there's only 2 options here. It's either an invisible boogeyman or Brenner's pet. Right?
Which one sounds more likely? Honestly, kind of neither.
I've already made my choice,
They're
honestly.
both pretty out there.
Yeah.
11 is looking at her Nina outfit in bed in the Nevada lab. And Brenner is instructing her on like what happens when someone has a stroke. It's not relevant, 11, but I think you should know this. It's interesting. The corpus callosum, the 2 hemispheres.
I've got some photos I'm going to show you, Ben.
Anyway, but he's saying that she had like a psychic stroke and that's what happened to her powers.
She's got to relearn how to do these functions that came so naturally to her before.
And what the Nina is he has everything that has ever happened in the original Hawkins lab on VHS. And the Nina's like the best. It's like what's that Apple VR thing? What's that called?
Apple VR, Vision
Apple
Pro.
Vision?
Yeah, it's like a Vision Pro, but an early 80s model of it, you know? It's just like complete surround sound. all these monitors
9
in there.
screens.
Yeah. So he's going to it's a VR version of what happened in her past.
Uncomfy 80-degree water.
You don't remember because you don't want to.
Did you enjoy the transition that's in the scene? I took note of. It's so funny.
I don't recall it.
He boops her nose, but it cuts on the boop contact to a finger punching in a key code. It's so unnecessary,
Solid
but
match
really
cut.
funny match cut. Yeah.
I didn't catch this boop, but there is another boop in episode 8 that's hilarious.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But I missed this one. But she says, Papa, when I was in there, I saw something. There was blood, so much blood. That was another memory invading your subconscious. You have demons in your past.
This is so funny to me because he knows it was not her.
Don't worry, it wasn't you.
And every time she's like, I'm the monster, I did the murder. He's like, well,
Maybe.
Who's to say?
No spoilers.
It could be anyone.
You've got demons in your past, 11. When you were really bad at Plinko.
That's what he thinks she's talking about.
Right.
He never got the 3.
I killed them, Papa. Yes, it was killing us that you couldn't figure out the Plinko thing.
Well, he did say in a previous episode, I don't want to spoil the surprise. I don't want to ruin it. That defeats the purpose. He's alluded to, it is silly, but he's alluded to the fact that he has to let her arrive there on her own. Mm-hmm. He's like, you're lost. And if you are lost, so are we all. We cut to a construction worker taking a shit, and it's not his first shit.
No.
He's getting hassled by all the other.
Go easy on the onions.
Yeah, it's your guys' fault that I'm shitting for the 5th time on this shift. Look, I don't work on your time. I don't shit on mine. That's my rule.
Oh, man. Can you imagine being on a construction site, having diarrhea, got to use that porta potty over and over again?
Yeah, I would be the guy that just hydrating properly on the job, and I have to pee after that dude every hour. God.
You fucking blew it up.
Jeez. But Eddie steals his walkie. Lucky find for Eddie. He would have been so screwed without that. I was thinking about it. He's just in the woods like,
Hope those construction guys have a radio.
how are they going to find me? That'd be terrible. Yeah. Nancy and the gang are showing up with Eddie's snacks. They don't know that anything is amiss with Patrick and all that. They don't know about that. And Robin's like rambling about how Eddie's probably screwed, as she's wont to do. They see the cops and crowds at Reefer Rick's, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And then the news is they're reporting about a homicide on the lake, and it cuts to all the different Hawkins residents now watching the news, finding out that Patrick McKinney is dead. Ted is pissed. Where's the FBI?
We got a serial killer on the loose.
Goodness gracious, Karen!
Oh my God. Honey, I'm going back into the field. Neighborhood watch is on patrol. We're on the case. Citizens on patrol.
He grabs his sledgehammer and starts hitting the basement floor. It's like, it's happening.
Isn't Nancy going to
Ted
do
Wick.
something about this?
Where are kids?
By that I mean Reagan, Nancy Reagan.
Oh,
That's what we named my daughter after.
What? You think maybe?
I don't know if he would have known who that was when Nancy was born.
I don't know.
No, I followed Reagan since high school.
I loved his movies.
He was big on my lacrosse team. Eddie Munson's name is finally released to the public at this point as well. And at that point, Eddie calls. I love that acting that Joe Quinn does when Dustin picks up. He's like, oh, thank God, motherfucker, I've been trying to reach you guys. No, I'm pretty goddamn far from okay. I'm at Skull Rock.
Steve's like, I know the place.
Many a time have I been to Skull Rock. Mm-hmm. That's right. We used to call it Head Rock. A little on the nose, so we changed it. The Cali crew is now in Utah. Argyle can't feel his butt, but everyone else can. I'm like super spiritual, dude.
Yeah, because they got to be on their best behavior because Susie's family is super religious or something.
They're super Mormon. As soon as Mike knocks on the door and then it opens, he gets shot in the forehead with an arrow. A little sticky arrow.
So fire.
Finn Wolfhard's line delivery is really funny when the camera pans down. You see
This little
Cornelius.
feral kid.
and then he just goes, "Oh, hey."
And we get the tour of the house. There's 2 other kids sword fighting. This is my kind of party, man. And there's another one making a horror film. Stay in it, Tabitha. That's like a little Spielberg.
What's that? What's that controversial director that has that type of mustache?
Oh, I don't know.
John Waters?
He has a John Waters. Every
little
time
pencil stash?
is he trying to be like a little John Waters? Which is funny if it's like a super Mormon family and you got a
Maybe.
little John Waters in there.
Maybe. And there's 2 other kids cooking. father's kidneys, too much salt. I didn't count the kids, but there's like 7 or 8.
For a lot of kids.
And then the oldest sister shuts down Cornelius because he keeps turning the power off at the breaker box. Weird spot to put the breaker box. That's like right on the main floor in like the dining room. It's like, whoa. And then the oldest sister, Eden, sees the Callie crew and introduces herself. And Argyle is immediately smitten. Like the garden.
I would do anything for you.
I will shove her for you.
I will shove her for you.
I'll do anything for you, Eden.
It's so funny. And I don't want to give the implication from my earlier rant that I didn't love this sequence because I do. It's very fun. Susie is on the roof. That's where they eventually find her. They tell her, we're Dustin's friends. And she's immediately like, ooh, I love Susie. She's so into Dusty Buns.
Why are you in my room?
Yeah. Wait a second. Doesn't matter. You're Dustin's friends.
I love her little helmet,
The score that's going on during this sequence is wild and amazing. And I'm sure it's from something specific. But okay. Steve's nodding. He's got that. I didn't place it and I didn't look it up, but I was like, aha, I know you got my ass. I just don't know how. I can't feel my butt. Murray went to scout around the plane crash over in Russia. He saw some smoke. It's a town or a building at least. He doesn't know what. Yuri is tied up and says that he will help for the right price. He's still trying to negotiate his role in this. And Murray tricks him, pretends to agree to $25,000 payment. Moron, right?
Moron.
And then they threaten him with bears. We don't have to kill you.
Bears.
All we have to do is leave you here.
Winona Ryder here. Tracks.
Yeah, she's trying to co-sign everything.
She's so hilarious.
She's a
every
good
time they
friend.
cut to her. Yeah.
So Yuri falls for that, doesn't want to die. Wait. You should go east, not north, to my warehouse. So he's going to take him to the warehouse where Hopper was caught. All the peanut butter and what was the poster on the wall? The Elvira?
Elvira.
Yeah. In the prison, they tell Hopper and his cellmates to move it. And Antonov says that he hopes Hop is ready. They think it's time to fight the Demogorgon, but no, not time. They're going inside and there's like a big banquet dinner in there.
Am I dreaming American?
This is like,
DC's Golden Corral.
maybe I'm showing my ignorance here. I have much ignorance after all. But never since like the 1700s do I think anyone has legitimately been excited to see an actual still intact pig head on a plate on a table.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Gotta eat that fucking cheek meat. You know what I'm saying?
If I walked into a room and that spread was on a table, I would have the same exact reaction that Enzo does.
I mean, they're all very hungry.
Am I dreaming it laser?
Now, if I were in a prison, I saw that, I would have a raised eyebrow like,
I'm fucking that pig head.
it's been too long.
For sure.
Get in line.
Am I dreaming? Give it to me. Take the apple out. Not to eat, just to make room. They all feast. Hopper's just getting drunk. And they're all mocking him and stuff. Antonov's like, he has lost his spirit to live. Pussy American.
Is he?
Tell him to eat. We have big fight ahead of us. And then Hopper like gets up because he's like passed out at this point. He's so drunk he'd fallen on the end of the table. He takes a good while down there and then finally pops up.
Well, you know what he's doing, right?
No. Jacking off.
Fucking that pig's head.
No, he's pretending to get drunk so he can smuggle the liquor out.
I think when he gets back up, he drinks from a different bottle because
Yeah.
he has
Pocketed that one.
boofed that one.
Yeah.
He's keistered it. Put it in his prison purse. Okay. Are there guards in the room with them or something?
Yeah, so he's making a whole display so it looks like he's being sloppy drunk, but actually he's smuggling the alcohol out for his plan.
He has not lost his spirit to live. He is crafty American.
Yet.
No. Da.
He's not lost his spirit.
Oh, okay. But da.
But da to the crafty American.
Yeah.
Yet da.
But he hits them with some bad news. It's not because they want you strong. They don't want you to fight it, to train it, or anything like that. I know that monster.
He owes me money.
It needs the thrill of the hunt. You know, if creatures won't eat if they get bored. Mm-hmm. It's like a snake. That's why you have to give it live mice, you know? We're here to entertain it. Eat up, boys. This is your last meal. Ooh, bad news.
That one dude in the beginning thought he had it all figured out. Like these guys, they came, they ate, they were so greasy and fat and happy, but they like really shit fighters. We got a chance though if we stick together, boys. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he had to crush that dude's dreams. It's very presumptuous of that guy.
I have seen early print of Braveheart. It come out in 9 year. You hold. I am William Wallace.
Old.
It came out early in Russia. Love that movie. So sad.
He really was brave of heart.
We cut to Elle playing Plinko and that creepy orderly guy.
She was massacring Plinko.
The orderly asks which number she's aiming for because you can't tell. And she says 3. And he's like, sometimes you gotta take a break. Let your mind clear.
Jesus fuck, you would hit it eventually by accident.
Yeah, right. I wish when she said 3, it would have cut to a wide where one random kid's like, "Hey, don't aim at me."
Yeah, because they're name numbers. She just throw it at him. Got him.
Did it. Nailed it.
He says that she reminds him of 1, as in the number 1.
Papa said he doesn't exist.
Sometimes Papa doesn't tell the truth. She's like, what? Blasphemy. I spent years with 1, right? And he used to tap into memories that made him sad and angry. Do you have any memories like that? Memories that make you sad and angry?
Maybe that time a woman came and called you by a name.
When 8 was still here. Remember from season 2?
Remember 8?
That was your mother. Not 8, the other lady.
Mama is dead. She died making me.
I love that the implication here is that everything we learned in season 2, 11 already knew and forgot.
The whole Jane thing.
The fact that Kali existed, the fact that that was her mother, that her name was Jane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She remembered all the way back to coming out of the vagina and forgot.
Well, in their defense, she did forget. Remember?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that is fun. like you can have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Because the trauma.
Yeah. Trauma's fun.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Dumping it is. And the orderly says, this place and the people here are not what you think. At that point, Papa busts in. There's 17 of these kids. I think it's the first time we find out, or that's the highest number we've ever heard.
Yeah.
17, get your shit in line.
17, get the door. It's all you're good for.
I don't like any of them after 12, I'll be honest.
107, your turn.
But Papa has special plans today. Today's going to be extra fun.
But he's also giving that orderly some stank eye.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing over there talking to what's that, 11?
Don't talk to her. You should be talking to 10. That kid's a hoot.
You like 8 balls? Not cocaine. And then outside in the real world, Dr. Owens thinks that they should have told her the truth. He's anti all of this shenanigans. The fripperies, I believe they're called.
Yeah, Dr. Owens does not abide by those.
He does not. She'll find out soon enough. Mm-hmm. I've got it on tape number 12.
We're getting there. We're making through the whole backlog.
Next is Back to the Future 2. She's going to love it. You ever watch that in the Nina? It blows your mind.
Holy shit. When the Jaws 3D thing comes at Marty, it's like coming after you.
Let's
Wait,
just say
I'm Marty.
Let's just say where she's going. She doesn't need roads, Dr. Owens.
Owens used to be cool when we would hang out in the Nina and watch movies together.
Remember that?
Don't you use Zap against me, sir. You know I love that movie.
Steve claims that he made Skull Rock popular as a makeout spot. And Max is upset that they might be lost because Dustin's compass is going awry and he's arguing with Steve about the correct direction to go. And Lucas is kind of catatonic the entire time because he knew Patrick the most, right? Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why him. And then it kind of explains to the audience in a very clumsy way, in my opinion. Oh, I do remember he used to like be abused pretty obviously.
Yeah.
Came to practice all the time with a black eye. Wait, everyone that Vecna targets has something in their life, something that's hurting them. You mean all humans? It bothers me. It's a little like this. The implication there is that like 90% of people are like really chill about life and he wouldn't be able to hurt them, you know?
Well, he's got to look for the very specific levels of what's going to be fun today. What can I work with here? I do like the one little bit that Lucas says where he's like, well, I didn't know Lucas that well, so it was easy to
Patrick?
Patrick. It was easy to turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, how a lot of people, unfortunately, what happens a lot in real life.
It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah.
Robin thinks Lumax is adorable. She ships them. She's part of the fandom. Mm-hmm. And she's like, you know, rekindling old flames that never should have been snuffed out in the first place. She's implying you should get back with Nancy. And my note her, girl, because that's so messy. You know?
Robin's here for that.
You should probably cheat on your boyfriend. He's long distance. He won't know.
Because Nancy's like offended a little bit. Like, what? Right? You flinch or wince every time I say Jonathan's name. And there's that whole bit where she's like acknowledging I do flinch and wince, but it's because she's worried about why Jonathan has been weird for a while now, right?
He's pulling away.
And then they realize, Robin and Nancy, that they're friends now. Does that make us friends? Well, of course.
Officially?
Robin doesn't make friends easily, so she's tickled by this.
I remember when I first said
You're
that
my
to
second
you.
friend.
I was like, kid, are we friends now officially?
I was putting my robe on and I said, yes.
And I was like, stop.
We should clean up.
Steve finally found Skull Rock. He's very happy.
Bada boom.
Ha, Dustin. And Dustin hugs Eddie. And I cried. I'll be honest with you guys, because I know what happens. And every time something like this happens, it gets me harder than it should.
No, what happens?
I did cry a little bit. Not hard, but a little bit.
I concur. Dustin is a butthead.
I love the mutual sort of friendship kindling between Steve and Eddie over how much of a butthead Dustin is.
Yeah,
it's
cute.
funny.
It's really funny because they play it this whole season like the same relationship that Jonathan and Steve have because they both dated Nancy. You know what I mean? Which is kind of weird.
Steve is in like 2 different love triangles.
He is. He is. It's actually like kind of a crazy part about his character because he finally like fell for Robin. And then that turned out to be a platonic thing because she's a lesbian. Yeah. So she's got bad luck when it comes to that kind of connection, you know? We cut to the town hall meeting. Everyone's mad that Powell just now made it known about Eddie. And then Jason and the crew bust in. We talked about it earlier. No, you won't find him. And he gives like the whole town a game time speech. That's his thing. And they allow it to happen because he's so charismatic. He's captain of the basketball team. They just won a championship. Listen to what the man has to say.
Ritualistic sacrifices.
My notes
I
are,
said it.
no, not the microphone, you know?
Don't give him that.
Andy's in the background like, oh, I thought you were going to spit. Sorry. Last night I saw things I can't explain. Talks about the ritualistic sacrifices. And Erica's in the audience like, until the Hellfire Club is brought up. And then she pops up. That's a club for nerds. Just the facts.
I love that they like stopped by a Kinko's or something and printed out a bunch of flyers to pass out before they.
Yeah,
went
because
to the
copies
town
back
hall.
then weren't easy to come by.
Like 10 cents a page.
Hey, if you're gonna go to the city council meeting or the police chief meeting, you got to come prepared.
Yeah, you
no
gotta
one's
have-
going to take you seriously if you just show up in your Letterman jacket.
If you
have to
don't have a visual aid, what are you even doing at the town hall meeting?
Yeah.
It's true. You know, he thought it through. Ted and Karen see Mike in the Hellfire Club photo. Dustin's mom sees her kids, and they both kind of like look at
They're
each
all
other.
looking at Lucas's parents.
All
They're
the parents
looking
are
at
like,
each other.
Our kids. We're not in this mob. We would be if it weren't our kids.
I love that Ted has donuts.
Yeah, you gotta stay. You don't want to have a
They're free.
low blood sugar at the meeting. And now Jason's quoting the fucking Bible, and Bubba stands up and
Romans
walks out.
12:21. Do not be overcome with evil, but overcome evil.
There's
with
good in this room.
There's good in this room. Hold your hand out. I want everyone in attendance tonight to hold their hand out and feel me. Feel me right now.
He reminds me of those fake self-help podcasters, you know? It's not enough to love your job. You've got a job you love. You know?
Yeah, those anecdotes that just repeat themselves.
You're like, what? It sounds profound, but it's not.
No.
If you think about it for more than 2 seconds. Yeah, but Bubba walks out and they're like, oh, he's so mad at Jason's speech. What's going on? No. What are y'all just sitting around here for? You heard the kid? Well, we didn't get clear instructions, actually.
Yeah.
I always thought there's more Bible stuff, maybe.
Also, like, what is the actual plan other than rabble?
Yeah.
What is that?
And then Cletus gets up and he's like, yeah, I'm 5'6", but I'm a short king.
Here we all go.
We see this dude a few episodes later and he's just out walking his dog. I think he gave up.
No, that's a killer hound on the trail looking for Eddie.
Get him, princess.
He's been sniffing Munson's undies all day. He's going to find him.
And Callahan's really bad at trying to
He's such a
wrangle
dork.
back in. Like, we are going to put a curfew on.
We will cite you if you're out past curfew. It'll go on your permanent record. Remember back in the 80s, everyone would bring up this so-called permanent record.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that happened when I was like in middle school still.
Oh, in
like,
real IRL?
Like teachers would be like, it'll go on your permanent record.
We thought there was a real record.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that kind of is.
I
But
mean,
like,
there is, but like,
It doesn't matter.
What are they doing in middle school? You know,
Doesn't matter.
permanent record.
It's called a credit score. You can fix it. Susie
Help me get it higher.
has a lot to process. I love how this is set up because you think at first that they fully let Susie in on what's actually going on. And she's another one of those off-screen confession characters that's just now in the crew.
It's one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
I don't understand it. It's a lot to process. But it turns out, so you want me to hack this phone number and you get a 16-bit video game?
An American Nintendo.
Nintendo.
I love how, because that was Argyle's chiming in.
Like
And
it's
Mike's
better
like,
than Nintendo. American Nintendo.
Mike's like, that's what you give me to work with? That was stop ad-libbing.
And I love how they're about to lose her on the plan, and then Mike goes, or is it Will or Mike? One of them says, "Susie,
Will.
it's 16-bit."
Well, then what really seals the deal?
16-bit.
It's for Dustin. And she's, that's how you get her. Oh, okay. Anything
It's for
Dusty
Dustin's
Buns.
birthday, which is and then she like knows like down to the hour when his birthday is.
And then Eden busts in and yells at Susie, and Argyle's like, "You tell her, Eden." It's so funny. He's just hyping her up.
Susie hits Eden with a language.
Mm-hmm.
She's more like Ted than maybe Dustin would like to think.
She doesn't brook that, but from her it makes sense. It's like that's just nonsense and vulgary we don't need right now.
Yeah.
You know?
You get your poop mouth out of here.
Yeah. But turns out she doesn't have her computer because after changing Dustin's grades, she was racked with the most awful guilt. Her father noticed, and not only was he already upset that she was dating an agnostic,
Agnostic.
so he confiscated her computer after she changed his grades, and it's in his study, which he's always in. He's actually home right now, and all that chaos with the children is going on because he's a terrible parent. And he's letting Jesus raise everybody. And at that moment, Cornelius shuts the power off again and they get an idea.
Cornelius.
Andy, were you a little Cornelius when you were a kid?
1,000,000%. Yes.
The Hellfire Club parents all kind of meet up after the town hall meeting and they go to look for the kids. They check the one and only place they could be, Karen's basement. I love that. They're all panicking. Oh my God. They're not here.
Shit, where else do they
Search over.
She always puts words in my mouth.
Ted sucks so much. Our children aren't murderers, Ted. I didn't say that.
She always does this.
She always does that. She does the woman thing. You get it, Lucas's dad.
And he's like, no, not at all, my friend.
She's always right, friend.
They said they were going to a movie. So Karen's like, the movie can't be that long, right? And Erica's like, is it Erica that's there?
Yeah, Eric is there.
Yeah, she's like, they didn't go to a movie. You guys are
lied to
dumb
you.
as shit, dude.
Just the facts.
And Karen is calling the police. Eddie has told his story to the gang at Skull Rock, what happened to Patrick and whatnot. And this is part of his arc where he's like, and I just ran.
Did the thing I do now, apparently.
I don't love this arc because I hate what happens to Eddie. I don't think it was a good idea, but also it's like, yeah, dude, at no point during either of these instances that you ran could you have done anything.
Right.
And in fact, it was over by the time you left both times.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
I don't like this.
This would have been okay if he didn't run when Chrissy died. If he
With his
stayed-
life, yes, because it would have been like he would have been in jail when more murders kept happening, right? And he would have been exonerated. But like in general, what was he supposed to do?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Patrick's dead. You're in a boat.
Well, I think there is that.
Just keep swimming.
There is such thing as like a survivor's guilt, and
Yeah.
he clearly feels something explicitly for Chrissy's death. So I think the guilt of him not doing anything, but he wasn't able to do anything. But try explaining that to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he also just feels shame for how afraid he was, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, oh,
He really
I
bitched
wasn't
out
brave.
when the girl he barely knew levitated
Yeah.
and crumpled and
They had
her
a
eyes
moment,
sucked in.
though. It was he knew her by the end of that scene.
I'm just saying, no man on earth is going to watch what happened to Chrissy and be like, what's up, motherfucker? Where are you? Finish me! Where are you? I play guitar. And I don't think ultimately it doesn't matter. We'll get there in the finale. I just love Eddie and I'm fighting it every which way I can. You know?
It's awful.
Steve and I did a YouTube video about who's most likely to die in season 5.
Oh, yeah?
And we put Eddie in the maybe category. That's how delusional we are.
You're telling me there's a chance.
He knows exactly what time Patrick dies because his watch also got soaked in addition to the walkie-talkie. So it was 9:27 p.m. when that went down. And so they know, apparently they checked their watch at the Creel house. That was exactly the moment that the surge of energy occurred. So now they know how Vecna attacks. He goes to that room and kind of hangs out, right? So we need to get into the Upside Down and fight him. Dustin's off in the corner still freaking out about the compass.
Is Dustin cursed?
And then he realized, boom, I remember what happened. This is some season 1 shit. And they're like, what? What does that mean?
I was right. Skull Rock was north.
And Steve's like, let it go, buddy. You can't just admit that you were wrong.
Yes and no.
Now it started to slip the further east that we got. And so he's saying that there is a gate. There must be a gate. That's the only thing we know with a strong enough electromagnetic current to mess with compasses.
Mm-hmm.
A gate that we don't know about. A snack-sized gate.
Fun size.
Yeah. What say you, Eddie the Banished? You're asking me to follow you into Mordor. But the Shire is burning.
So
One does
Mordor
not
it
simply
is.
walk into Mordor.
That's right.
I love the reactions.
What's Mordor?
Yeah, because Steve goes, what's Mordor? But then there's also a cut to Nancy where she just goes like, okay, I guess we're going.
Fucking, we got to do a little nerd stuff and then we'll do it. That's what always happens. We cut to Memory Brenner drawing circles on the floor with chalk. Stay in your circle. The last person standing in their circle will get an extra hour of free time in the Rainbow Room.
championship belt.
I've got you for 3 minutes, too. It's not really fair the way that this game works because we know it's established that using your powers is physically strenuous, right?
Yes.
So is it fair that 2 has to go first and fight all 16 of the other kids?
Definitely not.
So by the end, 11's the 16th person he has to fight and she wins. Well, no shit, he's tired. You know what I mean? Like I'm in 11's camp here, but at the same time, she didn't fight him fresh.
But the reverse of that is like an 11 works through all those other kids and then she gets a fresh 2. I don't know.
Like a battle royale.
Fresh too.
Yeah.
Drop one of those.
Number 2.
Like a battle royale. If you're like the second person called out and you make it to number 48, you know what I mean? That sucks, but that's still more fair because it's supposedly random when people are running out, you know? If they draw a lot. But like, I pick you 2, you know? I'm just saying, this game was rigged. 2 had the right to be angry.
Just for my entertainment.
Don't allow anger or emotion to invade your thoughts. It will make you fail. But in fact, we all know sad and angry memories help.
Yeah.
According to Vecna. I mean, whoever that orderly is.
The orderly is just whispering Papa lies to everyone he blindfolds. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 2 wins. 2's knocking out everybody. And finally, 11 is last.
That visual of just the little kids. Like the really tiny ones. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to go.
They're on the ceiling and shit. The orderly whispers good luck to 11 as he blindfolds her. And then she starts going rage mode. And he's intrigued. She's using sad, angry strength. Uh-oh. And then she power cooks too. Just
Wham.
yeah.
And I love that little shot when the orderly says, good luck. And it cuts to Marty like, quit fucking talking.
Why
to
do
her.
you keep talking to my soldiers?
And then the fact that she like barrels him across the room and just wipes the floor with 2, like it kind of plays into this narrative that like Brenner wants control. And he's like, God damn it. He's making her too goddamn powerful for me to control. I don't like it.
You know, never did I ever consider that the little boy who murdered his entire family and then didn't train well and I had to keep him locked here. Never. When I decided to let you hang out with the children, I didn't think you'd speak to them.
Scuff.
This is ridiculous. Talking.
Do I pay you? Does he have a livable wage? Like, are we paying him?
I don't like this.
Does he live here? I don't understand.
He tries to recover, though.
Does he get benefits?
Looks like we have a new winner. 2 sucks to suck. Who's laughing now, bitch?
No rainbow room for you.
Yeah. I know you're 37, but you don't get to play with the blocks today. He's like, I don't care. The Rainbow Room sucks.
You guys don't even have a Nintendo in there.
Nothing.
We have an Ameritendo.
That's right.
It's better. It's 16-bit.
Imagine.
Just imagine.
It's almost as powerful as the Sega CD. What was 16-bit? 8-bit was the regular
SNES.
The Super
the
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, yeah.
And then 32 was when we got into Genesis and stuff, no? Or was that Sega CD?
I think Genesis was 16-bit.
32 was PlayStation.
Yes.
And then 64 was the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nintendo 64.
I remember having an argument in third grade because I was a Nintendo 64 kid and everyone else had PlayStations, you know? It's like twice. I didn't even know what that meant. I was like, twice the bits. Conversation over, dude.
How many bits you got? I got double.
I got a Rumble Pack, bro.
Count your bits.
Oh, Rumble Pack was
and
the
then
fucking
when
tits.
you run out, multiply that by 2, bitch. That's what I got. Yeah.
I miss the old accessories that consoles would have, like the Rumble Pack of that controller, because you would like snap it in like it's a magazine for a gun. So
for
as a kid, you're
sure.
like, lock and load, kids. It's golden night time.
Oh my God. When I shoot, it tingles.
This is the fucking future.
I feel like Will when the mind flare's looking at him every time I fire my weapon. Ooh.
I remember one time using the Rumble Pack and I put like a massage chair on the chair I was playing on. It's like I got my whole body
I'm
going
rumbling.
I'm ready to rumble.
Murray and Joyce get to Kirsan. And there's a gray steeple. It's Yuri's warehouse. He finds the weapons. And Murray's like, oh, Jesus, not in a church.
Hey, not in a church.
Wait until you see my flamethrower.
Yuri is such an interesting character.
He is. I think he's a really good actor and he does it well. Like the whole like screw loose thing, I think it doesn't seem false. It seems very like accurate.
They give him these funny little lines too when they're like, they get to his place. It looks like a church. Yes, let's see what miracles it holds. Like he's like,
He's so excited to show him his peanut butter and guns.
Yeah.
But he gets the
my
map.
flamethrower.
Someone has been in my peanut butter.
He gets the map, points out the prison, and they're like, how do we know you're telling the truth? I do not need to deceive you. You want to...
The way they film it is like the close-up of the map. Like, all right, where is it? And then he just like, you see his nose comes down on the map.
Because of course he would use his nose.
Yeah, so funny.
I do not need to deceive you. You want to break into the deadliest prison in all of Motherland. And he thinks that their next plan is that he wants him to turn them over. Oh, very good. That might work. No. You're Murray. I'm Yuri. It's a silent roll. It's good. It's a good line. Good dialogue. Antonov chastises Hopper for being a bummer. You're really bumming me out, you know? Prison is bad enough. You don't have to make it not fun.
You're stealing these men's hope.
We did circle jerk yesterday. You didn't even show up.
Everyone was asking, where is America? We need him.
We play Limp Biscuit. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Ew.
And Steve doesn't know what that is. He just did the Durst thing, I think.
I did.
I'm not going to explain it to you.
Yeah. I'll just Google it real quick.
Don't. He has a son, Mikhail. So we learned that about Antonov. And then Hopper and Antonov start fighting.
Is your son slow?
Yeah.
Is he smart?
He does the line from Baby Driver. Is he slow? That's a really deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a big part of that movie, though. He does the whole song and stuff. Yeah. Is he slow? Is he slow? Hopper attacks the guards after they tussle. He gets his ass beat. They're thrown back into their cell. And that's when he comes clean about his whole
Was it
ruse.
worth it, American?
We call it a demogorgon. It has one weakness, fire. Hates fire.
You son of a bitch.
He stole the lighter. And then he hits him with the you son of a bitch.
I fucking love this moment. I get so hyped. It's that you son of a bitch.
I know.
They're laughing. Don't make me laugh.
Why is he laughing?
My ribs are broken.
Why is he laughing? It's not funny.
It's so funny. You call me son
You
of
call
a
me a
bitch.
son of a bitch. You don't even know my mother. Susie's papa is in there working. The power goes off again, which, by the way, every time that happened, it would be like, it would delete his whatever he's working on.
Oh, his computer's ruined.
Like if you're,
With how much that kid's
plus, you know how long those take to boot up back then?
Seriously.
That dude's not getting any work done.
What's he even pretending to be doing in there?
Right.
Who works remotely in 1985?
He was writing an essay about marriage under the eyes of Christ. I swear to God, I paused it and read it.
Really?
All right. Oh, he's like a Mormon, like, writer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a propagandist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
good.
You guys ever seen Coraline? Where the dad's in there writing and she turns off the power and he hasn't saved it. Because back then there was no autosave.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this guy's not getting any work done. Cornelius! Argyle's missing, by the way. That comes back in a second. The power comes back on, but they're in his study now, and the other kids are all running interference.
Away, you moldy rogues. Away.
Holy heck. Why is Tanner Tatum? Oh, is that their names?
Tanner and Tatum,
Yeah,
get out of the
Okay.
way.
Yeah, those are in my notes. Tanner and Tatum.
Those are the moldy rogue ones, right?
Yeah.
The ones that are sword fighting.
Yeah.
The kitchen is on fire. Susie's got to trace the IP. She tells them about what's the internet?
It's going to change the world.
Don't worry about it. Tabitha's the one dying. So they're all T names except for Eden and Susie and Cornelius, I guess. So there's Tanner, Tatum, Tabitha, Eden, Susie, Cornelius.
And others.
Nailed it.
I love the bit where she locates the coordinates. Can you print this? No, my skills end at IP geolocation. And they don't get it. They all go, oh.
Just being sarcastic.
Father looks like he needs a nap. He doesn't even acknowledge all the strange kids in his house. Oh, what's up?
I geeked out because when they pass him on the wall, there's a framed puzzle. Like the family did a puzzle together and then like framed it. I just thought that was just really
That's
fun.
cute.
Like that's a very 80s thing to do. I remember we did that in the 90s. Like we would our family would do a big puzzle and then like, let's frame it and hang it where no one sees.
We completed it. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
We're telling everybody.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a Star Wars one.
It is like you do all that work and then you're like, let's tear it up now.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
I love puzzles, by the way, though. Jigsaw
Puzzles are
puzzles.
fun, yeah.
They're so fun.
Yeah. I like
So
puzzles too.
Mike admits that Susie is a genius, but then they smell the weed. We spoke to Skunk. Argyle's in the van smoking out with Eden. My dudes, any luck?
The duchy on the left.
She's got that same song playing. You ever hear this? It's fucking fire. Callahan and Powell are riding around, and Callahan is pissed. Look at all these people breaking the curfew.
Angry vigilantes are hunting kids,
We should
defying
shoot
us.
They're heading to Skull Rock, but why? I missed that part. I was taking notes.
A cop radio's in saying they found the station wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, like the kids
Yeah.
they were looking
Yeah.
for?
Nancy Station wagon.
Dustin is closer to whatever's messing with the compass. And then, oh no, they're back at Lover's Lake, which I think is where Patrick died.
Yes.
Reefer Ricks is on the other side of the other shore. What the hell? And so maybe when Vecna attacks, he leaves an opening like the Demogorgon. That makes sense. I love this little logical leap. It makes perfect sense,
Totally.
you know, and it makes sense that they would arrive there.
Because that's how 11 opened the first gate, was making a psychic contact with the Demogorgon.
That's what happened. The older kids all get in the boat, leaving Max, Dustin, and Lucas on the shore. What a bummer.
Dustin's so pissed.
Yeah. Oh, you said 3.
Sorry.
Bedtime at 9, kiddo.
Yeah, Robin does that for no reason. Just rubbing
what
it
a
in.
bitch.
Sucks to suck. Little bastards. That's why your parents don't love you. It's like, what are you doing?
She just likes picking on Dustin specifically.
11 still sucks at Plinko when we go back there.
She'll get it one of these days.
It's so much, dude. And then she hears the screaming. I checked the clock. It says 7:03. I don't think that means anything. I told her what time it was. It sucks when you like try to be hyper vigilant of details in a show that actually don't matter and you just look like a fool.
7 plus 3.
It was a 7:03.
Pretend there's a 1.
7 plus 3 is 10. Oh my God, 10 is the best, kid. She peeks into the hall because this is her extra time she earned in the Rainbow Room. She peeks into the hall. That's why she's alone. And they're like shocking the orderly, torturing him, tasing him.
It's what you get for fucking talking to the children.
Told you not to talk to the children.
Should we do this after the kids go to sleep?
No.
11's still in her extra room. Can she hear it?
Nah.
Actually, can you pipe the audio of this into that room?
I put the torture room next to the Rainbow Room so that they know not to suck at Plinko. This is what happens.
11, you better shape up.
That's right. But 2 is in the Rainbow Room when she comes back, and he's got a posse. I don't know why, but he's got him. You shamed me today. I was holding back. I was trying to be cool, and you took advantage of my holding backness.
You do that before Papa?
Really goes to show there's bullies everywhere, guys. You know? And then
So they didn't, what we learned later, I infer, is these kids didn't turn off the cameras. The cameras were turned off by Brenner.
that's what
That's what
Liar Pants Henry
one
says.
says. I think that he's the one that did it. It's probably why he's getting shocked.
Okay.
You fuck with the electronics.
Hey, don't touch my camera.
You told her about the bad memory thing, didn't you?
I'm working on a device where we could watch these tapes and relive them.
Damn it.
I need every second. I don't know. It's what Henry says. It's possible. Maybe Papa is fucked up like that.
Because these kids don't strike me, because there is a naivete to them, just the way 2 even speaks. Like, you shamed me today. You did that before Papa. Like, there is like they don't know the outside
They've
world.
been gassed up by Papa.
Right. So they don't strike me as the type that like, okay, we know how to turn off the camera.
No, they definitely didn't turn off the camera.
Okay.
What Andy and I are saying is it's either Henry or Brenner that did it.
Well, what I'm getting to is what was their plan? They go into the rainbow room and they're just like, hopefully the camera's off. Oh, cool, it is. Now we can bully her.
I think it was Henry that turned the cameras off and opened their doors.
Go get them.
And he was like, I can't believe you let that little kid fuck you up like that, dude. Everybody's laughing at you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I picture. Totally. That's why they're like, seriously?
We don't know why Henry's being tased. I think it's just a hobby for Brenner.
Well, we know that we saw Brenner look sideways at him twice.
Yeah, he's been cross with him.
For cavorting with 11. And he knows that he interfered with 11's training, is what the implication is. So that's reason enough. Because it's true. He took him in. He was nice to him.
Yeah.
And you're going to talk to the people that you're unsupervised hanging around all day? That is fucked up, dude.
How dare you speak?
That's crazy.
But I don't see a light on that camera.
Yeah, so they...
Guess we could beat you up with our minds.
That's right. And they just beat her up with their minds, give her a concussion. You tell Papa we did this, we will kill you, which seems like a bit much. But hey,
Best
I
foot
get
forward, I guess.
You're going to go there, go all the way. Yeah. In the mirror of the rainbow room, she sees herself covered in blood, and the bodies that litter the floor. And we get back to the, what have you done?
What have you done?
And in the real world, she's having a near cardiac event again.
I know, it's crazy.
I know what happened now.
I killed them all.
I killed them, didn't I, Papa?
Kill them all.
I won't tell you.
We'll see.
Signs point to no.
I missed 10.
He was one of the ones that were killed.
The teenagers row on the boat out on Lover's Lake. The compass is like super freaking out, so they stop there. And Lucas and Dustin are on the shore. They notice that they've stopped.
Your compass is being wonky with a capital.
It's such a good line. Steve's a really good swimmer. We find out he was like head of the swim team.
Swim team co-captain.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Andy, were you the swim team captain?
No.
No. He was just there. He was just happy to be there.
I was on the team.
He just liked wearing the Speedo.
Yeah.
My favorite part is the showers afterward. Guys, got to get this chlorine off. Ooh. Hurry up. Last one is a rotten egg.
Andy, you weren't in the pool.
I wasn't on the team.
Nancy watches Steve take his shirt off.
When did he get so hairy?
She's like, oh, what's up? And then Robin chuckles like, horny straight people. That's crazy. And then on the shore, when did Steve get so hairy?
Funniest visual gag.
Honestly, I fucking love this joke.
Hysterical.
It's so funny.
Because they hold it for so long and that's it. It's just the beat.
Let me see.
And then Max just with the binoculars.
Straight faced.
It's so funny,
and then
dude.
Lucas is like,
just waiting. He's not. Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
It's technically a Watergate. Only Steve May thinks that's as funny as it deserves, right? You love a good Watergate joke.
I do.
You were the Dustin of that crew, you know?
Yep.
Early political junkie.
Like Watergate guys, get it? Like the times we live in.
Steve finds fish bones down there and a big red light nearby. Should have went there first. So fucking silly looking. Fish bones. You know what? I am going to investigate.
What is that?
Giant red light. On
Could
second
they be
thought.
connected? I know they're filming this for the audience's sake and to like build tension and drama, but it is kind of funny where he's like floating in front of it, like, what is it?
Just go back up. You found it.
Yeah. He could have he didn't even have to swim that far now. He could have just oh shit, there's a red gate there. Hey guys,
Exactly.
it's literally right below us.
Yeah. It's a little silly. And what is it? I'm sorry to keep doing that. Like the biology of the Upside Down is what bothers me. Like Henry survived there for 7 years or however long it's been.
Something like that. Yeah.
Eating what?
Some people, I've read theories where like the Upside Down itself did not exist until Elle made contact with the Demogorgon. So where Henry was somewhere else, like the mind flayer realm.
That's dumb.
Well,
if you see him,
where is the Demogorgon she made contact
he's
with if the Upside Down didn't exist?
walking around. Well, I think
he's saying the Upside Down, like the blue as we know it, Upside Down didn't exist. She changed it.
the copy of Hawkins didn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it freezes in time.
When Will's kidnapped.
Yeah.
Not when she makes contact.
I think that's supposed to be the same day.
Oh,
Yeah, that's supposed to be the same day. So she makes contact, the gate opens up, and that's what allows the Demogorgon to get through.
interesting.
It's because she made the contact that combined the worlds and allowed everything
That was
to
a
start
busy
going
Tuesday.
through. It was a very busy day.
Seriously.
Okay, you guys are right. You're there. Interesting.
But you're right, there is more to learn about
Yeah, what are
functionally
they-
how this world
Obviously,
exists.
some of the creatures require eating because they're eating those fish, and they don't like bones,
No.
much like we do. So they only like meat. So they survive. I'm just saying.
They eat those fish like a cartoon where they put it in their mouth and they pull it out and it's just a skeletal fish.
If I was like the guy who wrote Project Hail Mary, what's his name?
Andy Ware.
Yeah, Andy Weir is like watching this show. Like, okay, so they need proteins. Is this a carbon based? Like that's where my head's at right now, and it's starting to bother me. Okay, so yeah, Steve's hot. Watergate, blah blah blah.
you.
Oh, the gate, the red light. Okay, yeah, Steve is looking at a definite gate. The cops and such are closing in. By the way, he's holding his breath so impressively.
I know.
It's been over a minute by the time he like finds the bones, and he's still like very calmly like a mermaid. Oh, I'd be freaking out at a minute.
Oh man, but he's the certified
Deep, that
code captain.
pressure on your ears, uncomfortable.
Is it that deep?
I mean, the bottom of it depends on the lake, but yeah, it's probably 15 feet at least.
Oh, that's already pressure.
At least. Oh yeah, you dive 12 feet, you feel it on your ears.
Really? People go hundreds of feet when they're scuba.
Yeah, you do it slow though.
That's crazy. Oh, what's it called when you get that when you go up too fast?
The bends.
The bends.
The bends. Oh, it's scary. That's one of my
is
biggest
scary.
fears.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You guys
shit.
ever been like snorkeling? It's actually really scary. And I'm
Yeah.
talking about snorkeling, so I'm still like pretty on the surface basically. But there's like so many creatures down there.
I know, it's crazy. Dude, I
don't mess with
snorkeled
that
in
shit.
Curacao and saw a shark.
Yeah,
Super scary.
I saw a manta,
It's a little baby shark.
a couple turtles. But I remember the first time I like went down there with goggles. It's like, oh my god,
There's so much stuff.
there's by my feetsies this whole time has been so many creatures, and there was a gate.
Did the tentacle come out and
Yeah,
try to get you?
Yeah, so
What's that red light?
This fucking tentacle comes out, dude. And Steve's like, oh my God, I gotta go. And then he just lingers in the water, right? But anyway, the cops are showing up. It's Dustin turns off his radio. We can't let him find Eddie. And so Max is like, gonna be brave and follow me. And doesn't
Officers, I found the killer. He's this way.
even get the ginger. And Steve's getting pulled under by that tentacle. And they're like, oh no. So he's pulled all the way into the upside down. Nancy jumps in immediately. Dustin gets got by the police. Everything happens really quickly. Robin jumps in too. And Eddie's like, no. Oh,
shit. I was worried for Eddie specifically because he did not take a breath before he jumped in. He was just exhaling shits before he hit the water.
know.
Like, dude, you're not going to make it very far.
yeah. You got to hold that in. But he tries to get Robin to stop with the she's in charge. Nancy told you to stay. And she's like, I made that shit up. It's so funny. But he jumps in begrudgingly. And you guys ever dove in from a boat?
Oh,
Like a tiny boat?
Yeah, I have.
It's not easy.
No.
They make it look easy in movies, but that shit moves.
Yeah.
That would have been me just hitting my shins on the boat and then coming back up like, fuck it, not going.
My nippies.
Stop saying that I scream my nippies when in danger. I don't.
Oh no, my nippies.
And there's like a bat thingy when Steve goes through there. There's fucking bats.
Those bats are going after his nippies.
At first, he's got an oar and he like does okay for a second, but he gets got by like
Yeah,
the
the one
third
like
one.
chokes him with its tail. And
If you think about it in hindsight, like Eddie fights 1,000 of those and Steve got beat up by 3.
Totally.
Just
That's
saying.
true.
Just saying. But he's getting bitten a lot. They're like the little, oh, that's an Easter eggo. Sorry. And it's the end. That's the end of the episode. He's getting eaten. Steve's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe.
people were really scared for him in this episode, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not our boy Steve.
It was actually interesting watching all of this, thinking about, remember I didn't know when the break was and you told me it was after episode 7. 7 was a really killer spot to like break it. Because it was like right at the reveal of who the orderly is and stuff. It's fascinating. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this one, nope, didn't break yet.
Not yet.
Got to keep watching.
One more.
Now it's time to talk about our favorite moments, our Easter Eggos, and the best performance of the episode. But not quite yet. We've got to take a quick break to hear from another one of our sponsors.
Welcome, Stream Fiends. My voice is shot because I just got back from the live show, and it's actually November and a time for reflection, for gathering close and giving thanks. And here at Streaming Things, we have so much to be thankful for. And before we close out today's episode, it is time to honor a very special tradition. That tradition where we take a moment to give heartfelt thanks to the supporters who help keep this podcast rolling like a Thanksgiving Day parade. Our super patrons. These are the generous souls who contribute $25 or more each month, and they truly are the gravy on our mashed potatoes. So thank you to Aaron Armstrong, A.K. Ashley Ray, Albus Stinkpot, Alexis Adler, Anthony Corona, Apple of Andy's Az, Arson Wells, Ashley Powers, Brett X, Brianna Williams, Kaylee Sampson, Charlie Friday, Daniel Pack, Elpander, Emmy, E. Scramo, Haley B, Hootie Hoo, Jay Rich, Jer, Jim E, Joe Velez, John Collins, Josh Stitch, Jay Screamo, Just Liz Calabria, Justin, Jadinklage Morgoon, Kalisha Reeves, Lady Trashley, Lil Tickler, Mandy Joe, Maddlestat, Mitchell, Narvel Toughnuts, Nice Guy Eddie, Paula Garcia, Peaches, Rabbit Dog in a Barbie Car, Rebellious Angel, Sean Callahan, Sean Myers, Sun Loving Mortal, Suzanne Road, Susie Callahan, Svento 7, That Brenda, Trisha Bueller, Upside Down Canuck, Xander Barbarian, Casey McCain, and Enza. Thank you all so much for supporting Streaming Things, and thank you to the other patrons who support us as well. Now, no more delays. Let's get back to the episode.
And we're back. We found the chocolate pudding. Andy, what is your number 3 favorite moment?
My number 3 favorite moment is, it's kind of like all of the Salt Lake City stuff, but specifically I'm going to point out when Susie has the idea of like, we need to distract my dad somehow. And then the lights cut off and you hear Cornelius and you hear, coming from downstairs. It's so fucking funny and such a wonderful recurrence of the joke that they established at the beginning when they brought in the Salt Lake City stuff. It's so fucking funny.
Steve.
My number 3 is a very small moment, but it's one that makes me hyped. It's one that makes me laugh every time. And that is, you son of a bitch. I don't know why.
Don't make me laugh.
Don't make me laugh. I really do like the character of Enzo. I think he's very fun, and I like what that. I wish they would use him more, like later on in the episode or season, because he kind of disappears. But this moment where it's like this budding friendship between Hopper and this Russian guy, and you think they're on the outs, but no. And it's like, I don't know. Anytime you get a movie where someone's like, you son of a bitch, like I'm in. Like if only they like grasped hands and
Do you think it's a Predator reference because it's so prominently spoken, or nah? Is that stupid to say because it's such a common idiom?
It could be, but I think the reason why I would say it isn't is it's not the like clasping of the hands, muscle flexing that is in Predator.
That's
but
fair.
It could be. It could be.
They should do that. Just have like Max and Susie do it or something, you know?
Susie, you son of a bitch.
She's like, language. My number 3, gosh darn it. I think it's going to be Hopper's last meal. Like, because on the rewatch, apparently I didn't even understand the full context of the scene on the rewatch, but I definitely forgot that he wasn't down in the dumps at all. And so when he pops up and just like lights a cigarette, metaphorically, you think it was just really dramatic and like it hooked me. It got me. He tricked me.
Hell yeah.
That's my number 3. Andy.
My number 2 is Steve getting dragged into the Upside Down. It's such a sudden, visceral thing, seeing the tentacle grab him. Like he gets like, he's holding onto the boat and he has like the Jaws moment where he's like, oh, what was that? And then and he gets dragged all the way under and it's super scary. Everybody diving in after him fighting the Demobats in the Upside Down. It's fucking cool. I guess there's no water in the Upside Down. I don't know.
Yeah, that lake is bone dry.
Yeah.
Except for the squelching.
Good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have sucked if they pulled him into another river.
Yeah.
or lake, I mean.
Yeah, or a different body of water.
Like, oh no, a delta.
Yeah. This is a different Eddie.
Different Eddie. So that's funny.
Your number 2?
My number 2 is the Susie, her family. Like, I think specifically when they first arrive, because I don't want to cheat and combine all of it because it's all great, but I think when they first arrive is where it's the most fun because that's the most shocking, if you can call it that. But like even down to Mike's, oh, hey, and then just gets bullseyed by the bow and arrow, and then you see like the little film camera. Maybe the film camera kid's supposed to be Ed Wood. Didn't Ed Wood have a little?
I don't know what the mustache is, but it definitely reminds me of what we know of Spielberg's childhood, because he had a bunch of brothers and sisters, I think, and he was always making movies as a little kid.
I mean, that kid has a future in directing though, because he's good. He's like, stay in it,
stay in it,
stay in it. But no, that's my number 2. I really like that scene.
That's my number 2 as well. And I'm going to not cheat. I'm going to use that initial impression that we get. This is my kind of party, man. Because it's so atonal with what we expect Susie's house to be like. You know, we expect like Pentecostal, like denim dresses and stuff. And everybody's like, rah! And it's wild.
Even down to Argyle's just infatuation with Eden is so funny. Yeah. Like, I would shove that child for you. So
I would shove her for you. Yeah, get her ass, Eden. Andy, your favorite moment of 6?
It is when Max wants to take a peek with the binoculars. It's so fucking funny. I belly laugh every time it happens. Her straight face.
Yeah, the way that it just stays on her.
It's like her lips are almost turned down a little bit, just like, this is fucking dope. It's so good.
That's my number 1 as well.
Hell yeah.
I thought I was going to be weird for saying it, but because there's so many like big moments in this episode.
Right.
But.
I'm so mad at myself because I didn't even consider doing that, but I think that's the real answer.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But I had this whole setup for like, well, my favorite part is, of course, child fights. But I'm changing it to that because that honestly, I think legit is the funniest bit in the whole season.
It's one of the best landing jokes in all of the show's history, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's so like, we don't care if you get it or not. We're just going to let this linger for 5 seconds and then just move on.
And like her earnestness, Sadie Sink's earnestness in the delivery, like, let me see. Like, it sounds like she really wants to like solve a problem, but...
He's so hairy now. Let me see. It's perfect. Chef's kiss. Because I would have like hammered that home. I would have had Dustin and Lucas arguing. You know what I mean? Like I would have made it a whole thing and made it not funny. But they're better than me, which is why they're rich. Mm-hmm. And I'm in Steve's basement. I'm not even in my own basement.
Mm-hmm. So it's true. That's a great direction. I think Nimrod directed this one.
Nimrod.
Right?
Good job, Nimrod.
Nimrod directed this one.
That's their name. We're not being mean. Well, that's our chocolate puddings, our favorite moments. Now it's time for our Easter Eggo identifications. This is all the 80s pop culture references baked into the text that we've discovered. Andy?
I will call out on the computer that Susie's dad's using. He's using the operating system is Amiga Workbench 1.0. It's an operating system that came out in 1985. It is a timely reference.
It predates Linux?
I don't know. Probably.
Definitely before Windows XP.
Yeah, for sure.
I love XP.
I think this is even like pre-DOS.
Pre-DOS?
I think.
DOS?
I don't remember. Maybe not. I don't know.
DOS.
Where's this at on the Minesweeper scale? Are we there yet?
Yeah, do they have Minesweeper?
No, DOS was 81.
Yeah, it does not pre-DOS. No way.
Anyway, but since we're talking about the computer, I'll also call out he's using WordPerfect 1.0 to write his little essay about marriage under the eyes of God, which was like, that was the big word processor before Microsoft Word. So it's...
This is pre-Clippy?
Way pre-Clippy, for sure.
Is he putting word art in there?
Fun fact, WordPerfect one was developed at Brigham Young University. So it's like...
in Utah?
Yeah, it's a Mormon thing.
Oh, wow. That is a deep cut.
Right?
That's pretty impressive. What was he writing? He was writing an essay on marriage?
Yes.
Could he be like a pastor or whatever? Do Mormons have pastors?
Sure.
Might be like a Sunday school teacher. You know what I mean? It could be anything.
I think
he needs to find a different field if that's it.
I think he's a scholar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A Mormon scholar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A PhD, a doctorate of theology, maybe.
He's going to publish it in the Brigham Young Press.
That's right.
Oh, okay. He probably works at that university.
Totally.
I just have Breakfast Club. I think her appearance is based off of Ali Sheedy's character, Allison, from The Breakfast Club.
For sure.
She's shaking her dandruff out
shaking
of
the
her hair.
dandruff onto the art to make snow.
I'm going to make one up because I like doing that from time to time.
Do it.
And I like when all the little bats are eating Steve. It reminds me of a very specific dinosaur in the Lost World that becomes a problem. They always attack in packs. And they have
Compsognathus?
tiny little mouths. Is that what they're called?
Compies?
Compies. That reminds me of those.
Little green guys.
I like to think they were
Peter Stormare.
I like to think they were inspired by that because that's the one that's still directed by Spielberg, so they would watch it.
That's true.
You know, Lost World. I'm throwing that out there. Andy.
I mean, this is low hanging fruit, but Eddie says, "You're asking me to go into Mordor and the Shire's burning." He's referencing the scouring of the Shire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally.
It's been a while since I've read the Lord of the Rings books, but the Scouring of the Shire, that takes place during
The third
book,
I think.
Okay. I was trying to remember and I couldn't remember what
It was the Third Age for sure.
74, 64, 64.
34.
Oh,
The
34,
second
34.
age.
Sorry.
You stupid bitch.
16-bit.
It is precious to me.
Speaking of 16-bit, they call out the Nintendo Entertainment System. The first 16-bit console, though, wasn't the American Nintendo, wasn't the Super NES, wasn't the Sega Genesis. It was the TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, I remember No, I don't. I'm lying.
But no one remembers it because those other two systems were way more popular.
yeah, it was like the HD DVD
Oh, yeah, HD DVD. RIP.
to the Blu-ray.
TurboGrafx 16. Cool.
Cool.
Oh, you know when it came out in Japan? October 30th, 1987.
Your birthday?
That's the day I was born.
The day you were born, the first 16-bit console came out.
That's fun.
Maybe you are 16 bits.
16 bits of Andy.
There's a couple things we've talked about before as Eggos in this episode. The Wizard of Oz poster in Susie's room has come up before.
Yeah.
The way that Steve is pulled underwater is a reference to Friday the 13th at the end of the movie. That's exactly what happens. It's a Jason Voorhees thing. Andy, do you have anything else?
No, I'm done.
While I try to figure out why I said Karate Kid, Steve, lay them on us.
Maybe a Pulp Fiction reference. Eddie's I'm pretty goddamn far from okay is pretty similar to Marcellus Wallace's I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Interesting.
Nice.
And in delivery and they just made it a little bit more PG-13 instead of
There
R.
is no us.
And I don't know if this was a thing, but the demo bat's tail reminded me of the tail from like a face hugger
Yeah,
as
totally.
well, because they always choke the individual.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, I have music.
I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. For music, we get hit with Stringfellows by Warren Bennett, Michael Allen Krister, and Russell Emanuel. This is when the gang is driving in the car and they're trying to talk about what they're going to tell Eddie. And if you listen to this song, it's actually a cover, at least to my ear. It's a cover of Girls on Film.
Girls on Film.
But with no vocals. But it's just that. Father and Son by Makeup and Vanity Set. Get used to that name because Makeup and Vanity Set are in a ton of these episodes going forward. But that is playing when the gang comes upon Patrick's crime scene in the car. Violin Concerto in D major, Opera 35-3, Finale Allegro Assai Vivace.
PP, very
by
hard.
Eric Wolfgang Korngold. That is what's playing when they arrive.
Oh, that's Old Man Korngold's
Old
kid.
Man Korngold, yeah. That's what's playing when they arrive at the Bingham household, Susie's house. The Man Appears by Makeup and Vanity Set. That happens when the parents come home looking for the kids. Cutthroat by Survive is playing when 11 beats the shit out of 2 in the child fights. And, of course, Pass the Duchy by Musical Youth. When Argyle and Argyle and Eden are getting high. And thus concludes all the Easter
I wish
eggs.
Eddie was there getting high with him.
He would have liked it.
Yeah.
It's so random.
I want that for
Oh,
him.
what's up?
I'm just here. I ran away all the way to Utah.
Hiding out. Well, those are all of the Easter Eggos that we could find. You can email streamingthingspod@gmail.com if you found any that we did not find. Now it's time for our 11 out of 10 performance, our favorite performance of this episode.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Who are you going to give it to, Andy? You have the unenviable position of choosing first.
Ooh, let me think.
I should have told him we were going to do this. Nominate our favorite performance.
I didn't come up with one ahead of time. I will give it to...
You got to tell him these things, kid.
I'm going to give it to Gabriella Pizzolo,
You made that up.
the actress that plays Susie. I believe that they are non-binary, so we'll move forward with those pronouns. But they did an incredible job. It was great to see them again. I had fun. So, yes.
Love it.
Love it.
Steve?
I'm going with David Harbour because I love his fake drunk ploy that he's doing at the Russian
His
banquet.
chuckle is son of a bitch.
His son of a bitch. Oh, my ribs are broken. I mean, stellar stuff as always from Mr. Harbour. But
Imagine getting your ass beat and you don't get the lighter.
was it worth it, American? Obviously not.
No.
I didn't get the lighter. Who's your...
That's my choice as well. I mean, if you look back at our records, I've picked David Harbour a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's got the meaty monologue. I'm sorry, I let that hang way too long.
The meaty log.
Just like how he does. He's got the only like weighty monologue in this episode and stuff. You know, he does a lot of really good work. I almost gave it to Sadie Sink.
I was gonna say, I feel like I panicked, but Sadie did the best delivery of the funniest moment of all time of this show.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You can't go back though. It's already recorded.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Amanda already wrote it down.
If only we had an editor.
Okay, so we got 2 David Harbours and Gabriella Pizzolo.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Are they Italian?
Definitely.
Pretty good odds. Pretty good odds.
Somewhere in her family.
Okay.
They're from New York.
Well, now it's time to step into the Nina. Dr.
on
Brenner,
in.
may we? Okay, wonderful.
Absolutely. Hold on. Let me pause Back to the Future too. Going hard on this. Can you believe what Biff Tannen did to that town?
This is the segment where, again, we've done all this before. So our mods of the Discord have chosen 5 clips from our original coverage of this episode. We're going to listen to them now for the first time since we said them and try to figure out the context in which we spoke them.
Excellently put. Let's listen to clip number 1.
It was just accessible by, I don't know about stuff like that. Sure.
Maybe the Mormons had it.
Maybe they invented it.
The Mormons had it.
Maybe it's a very exclusive.
True. We don't know what those Mormons are up to.
You know, you don't know.
Okay. What did the Mormons have in the 80s?
Computers?
The internet.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the internet. That's a good guess.
I think that's fair.
I feel like we would have had an Al Gore joke in there at some point.
Al Gore's internet. Okay, let's go with internet.
Okay. I think that's the best guess, honestly. But they write, Susie is hacking the phone number under the impression that she is helping Dustin get the American Nintendo. Kid is very confused how this is possible and how the internet worked in the 80s, coming to the conclusion that with the help of Steve, that maybe the Mormons just had the internet. We nailed it. We got it. We're 1 for 1, guys. Let's move on to clip number 2.
Harp, your suffering is at an end.
God damn it. I wish we had done that joke this time. I bet that's funny.
Fishy. Where are you going, fishy?
We obviously went a different tactic with why they're killing fish. Had much more fun with it last time. Steve was just giving me the stink eye the whole time this time. Ruining the show.
It'll all be over soon, fishy.
You can't escape me.
Where are you running?
That's the fish, presumably, that has like dark memories. Yeah. That's the Nemo.
That fish,
seen some shit.
That fish was also in a car wreck that killed a teen and ran away. Oh, okay. They write, Kit discusses the realization that there is a gate in the water, originally thinking that a Vecna tentacle snagged a fish, but decides that this is dumb and it must just be a general upside down tentacle because otherwise Vecna would only be able to feed off the fish of the guilty. The fish who feel guilty. That's so funny. I'm hungry. What fish has guilt?
I love fishes because they're so delicious.
Give me that fillet of fish. Give me that fish. Okay, clip number 3.
I am the god of tits and wine.
Bow, you shits.
Oh, if Bobby B came in here.
Bobby B.
Bow, you shits. Maxine, get in here. We're staring at Kit Harington's chest.
Is that what you think it is?
I don't know. Why were we talking about God of Tits and Wine?
I don't know. I am the god of tits and wine.
Who would be doing that?
Anybody get drunk in this episode?
Yeah, Hopper.
Hopper. There we go.
I was thinking the banquet scene, perhaps.
Okay. I can't think of anything better.
It's got to be the buffet when he's drinking.
Yeah. Let's go with that. They write, when discussing the Last Supper scene, Kit mentions that the candlelit scene is very Game of Thrones-esque. Kit says that he expected Tyrion to pop up at any moment.
Lovely.
I could have seen that, yeah.
We crushed it.
What are you going to do about this Demogorgon? Clip number 4.
Child fights.
Doctor, it's like child fights. Spire, take us now to child fights.
The reason why I videotape everything is I'm going to sell these fights online in a few years.
The Mormons have this thing called the internet.
I gave it to them. I invented it. If you've heard of bum fights, you will. It's kind of like that, except it's children, and they fight with their minds. Some of them are as young as 3, going up against a seemingly 18-year-old boy.
Well, obviously, we know what that is.
Yeah.
Child fights.
Child fights.
That was the origin of that joke, I think, right?
I think we've been joking about, well, maybe.
We never made
I feel
them
like
fight
we probably-
before this.
We didn't know there were more than one child for a while. It was child fights singular, like child just fights.
Andy said children's earlier, and then you said more than one children. We can't get a handle on this word. It's tricky.
We're recording earlier than normal. We are
true.
messed up.
This whole episode is a warm up.
It truly is.
I'm starting to feel pretty good now that it's over.
Yeah.
Right. They write, we cut to the scene where Dr. Brenner has all the children in one room and is having them perform child fights for his amusement. This clip has a callback to clip number 1 where we find out that actually Dr. Brenner gave the internet to the Mormons. It's canon.
We're pretty layered with our jokes.
That was a canon event that just happened. Clip number 5.
Why is no one hanging out with 10?
He's the coolest kid here.
He's so funny. I'm always like, tell me a joke. And then he rattles his little 8-ball and he doesn't tell me one, but I love to see him try.
You know that only says 8 things, right, 10?
Let's torture the orderly again.
That makes me laugh.
What's that punk ass up to?
I love listening to our voices not knowing the orderly reveal yet.
Yeah.
So it's just like, we don't know who this dude is. Just beat that kid up.
I don't like him. I also laughed the identical way over a clip of me laughing just now.
You did.
And that was weird.
Yeah. They're just talking about how much they love 10.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess. 11 is being bullied by a few of her peers. This leads to Steve commenting that there are always bullies and cliques in school. Doesn't matter if it's a weird scientific rainbow room, and that it is the shitty thing about school. Everyone has their group, even here, except for 10. He is the teacher's pet, so nobody likes him. Aww.
He's hilarious.
We like him here.
Dude.
We love him here. But thus concludes the Nina.
Thank you, Dr. B, for letting us soak our little piggies.
Thank you for letting me watch children beat the piss out of each other with their minds.
I do enjoy it so. Good news, everyone.
Before you read that, though, there's one thing, a real quick thing I want to do that would be really, really fun with all of us. We have 2 packages that some people sent in, and we don't have time to record an unboxing, but I think these deserve to be opened up and appreciated by our
People
listeners.
spent the time to send it.
Yes, let's do it. All right, Chris, do you want to open the first one?
Sure.
There you go. Andy, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the other one and hand to you.
All right.
It's kind of heavy. It's kind of meaty. Oh, thank the Christ on a cracker. I love it already. I'm going to be eating these post haste.
Get some Nerds gummy clusters there.
Oh, Andy.
Let's
And
go.
Steve,
What
I
do we got?
suppose. You got some Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he's handing me one.
This is a whole what's it called? It's nutrients we need for each episode.
Yeah, we do need it.
For everybody. Oh, icy sour jelly beans.
Oh, hell yeah.
Never heard of such a thing.
you serious? That
I
looks
love Starburst jelly beans. Andy does too, so that's kind of a thing.
Sour Patch Kids jelly beans are my favorite.
Those were on top of the note, so that's why I didn't skip the note. This is from Lily.
Oh, and Discord, Lily.
Amy. Hello, my boys.
My boys.
In my Joyce voice, I wanted to send a little something in celebration of the new Stranger Things season. Doing a rewatch and diving into the Nina with the old coverage. It's like kind of cursive and I'm stupid, so...
It's a handwritten note.
This pains me to admit, was worth putting ACAB Daddy Mal to the side. Oh, Firefly. ACAB Daddy.
Oh.
Malcolm. Temporarily.
Yes.
Yeah.
She wants to stress. Welcome to the wonderful world of blind boxes. If only they had Stranger Things labels. Wait, Labubu's. Stranger Things Labubu's. I'm fucking butchering this. I also thought drunk baby Holly would enjoy creaming it with Steve and Andy. And who needs drugs or alcohol when you can get cracked out on Nerds gummy clusters for kids?
Amen.
That's right. Don't touch my fucking clusters. You got liquor. Since I couldn't mail slushies to you boys, by the way, Steve is right. Coke is not the superior flavor.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Whatever.
My girl.
Hopefully these jelly beans are bussin'. I think they will be busting.
They look
Incredible.
Busting. Any hoozle. Thank you for all you do and the community you have created. I can't wait to meet you and the beloved fiends in Sensi. And now, as you're hearing this, we've already met and we had a great time and you didn't come and you're sad. Unless you couldn't make it, then I hope you're not sad. Why?
Nothing.
Why'd you do
Just
that?
roll through it. Roll through it.
What else is in there, kid?
You didn't arrive. This is a Stranger Things. I thought it was a vape.
What is it?
I was like, I'm going to smoke the shit out of this. I think it's a pen, like just a regular pen.
Oh, that's cool.
But when I see pens, I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, vape.
Yeah. A 3D head topper spinning pen. This looks like, well, I guess it's a mystery. It might not be 11. There's 11,
Oh
Dustin.
yeah, there's
That'd
a
be
question
fun.
mark on top. Open it up. Let's see which one we got.
Well, there's 3. Everybody gets one.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
I'm doing the half Brenner voice constantly now.
Oh, my.
Everybody gets a pen.
I got a Demogorgon.
I got Lucas and his little Vietnam headband.
Oh, I got fucking Mike Farquaad.
Oh, this is dope.
What else is in there? There's a lot of more stuff in this box.
Mystery air fresheners, Stranger Things branded as well.
Oh, heck yeah. Look at
Lily,
that.
you spoil us.
That's so fun.
My air freshener is.
Oh, this is neat. It's got a little rolly ball, so you can move the top of it around.
Stop playing with the pens. I don't want to talk about the pens.
Oh, you can. That's cool.
I got a Hellfire Club air freshener.
Oh, cool. What's it smell like?
Hell and cinnamon.
Fresh.
Oh, we got a Holly Funko Pop.
Oh, that's not Baby Holly we can drink with.
Holly Wheeler.
We can have a drink with Baby Holly. Andy, we have a second box to open up. I believe this one comes from Dar Binks. Or Darcy. Dar Binks in Discord.
Dar Bank. Oh my God, it's snacks.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Almond Joys.
Hell yeah.
It's so weird. We were just eating. This is actually a really nice pen.
It is.
Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Oh, we're
It's the frosty version.
we
God,
are
those are for
Nerds
you,
Gummy
kid.
Cluster, Rich.
We got Sweet Tarts Ropes.
Fuck yeah, I'm claiming those.
We got Heath Bars.
Hey, there they
Let's
are.
go. More Almond Joys. More Heath Bars. More Gummy Clusters.
Even more gummy clusters. Oh, it's like folded up in a
There
fun
is
way.
a note. Oh,
Is there any money in it?
Buongiorno. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to send this package. You guys are the best, and I just wanted to send you guys some stuff I made for you. Minus the candy, I'm not that talented. Thank you for opening up a whole world of nerddom I didn't even know I needed. Your friendships with each other and how genuine you all are is refreshing and comforting. Streaming things quickly became my safety blanket for times I'm feeling anxious and times I'm not. Just listening to you all laugh and joke around with each other is oddly calming. LOL.
Aw.
Anyway, I know that Kit loves nerd clusters, and I don't know what episode it was that you all were talking about, which ones are the best, so I had to send you my two favorite ones, talking about the flavors. The Halloween ones are way too good. I hope you guys are having an awesome spooky season. Thank you for everything you do. Love, Darcy. P.S. I have to side with Andy. Heath Bars slap. I didn't add that. She actually wrote that.
Where's the
No.
present where somebody sides with me?
Oh, here's something it says. There's something in here too. It is
Yeah,
a couple of ducks.
that one's for me.
I ain't trifling with no stale ass bread.
That one's for me. Yeah. Do you guys remember, like, I think it was like a year ago on the pod, I mentioned that I saw a cross stitch of this and I thought it was so funny. And I wanted to buy one, and Dar actually reached out like a while ago saying like, hey, I'm going to make that for you. I'm like, oh, okay. And
Hell
then they
yeah.
did.
That's
Thank
incredible.
you. I'm trifling with no stale ass bread. That's so funny.
This is Steve coded.
One more thing in here.
Thank you, Darcy.
Yeah, that's incredible. Handmade, hand stitched.
Sorry I was making a face during your note. I ate a big handful of those icy jelly beans, and that shit was strong.
It's another cross stitch. Says mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
I love it.
Look at that. Hold that up.
How cute.
That's so cool.
You guys spoil us.
Everyone is so talented. Everyone that listens to the show are way more talented than we are.
Look at the detail on this.
So like,
yeah, if I tried to make that, it'd be spelled wrong. There'd be a little bit of blood stains on it because I would have poked myself with the needle.
well, now we got cross stitches to hang up. We got candy to fuel us for the next 3 recordings.
We got to cream it.
We got we have a drinking buddy with baby Holly over there. It's shaping up to be a good day.
Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. That was incredible. I didn't do it justice with my stupid reading, and then I ate the jelly beans too early during the other letter. Those are strong.
Ooh, the jelly beans, you busted them out. Are they good?
Yeah, they're very good. They taste like ices.
Nice.
Okay. My teeth full of sugar. Shit stuck to it everywhere. But let's read this story that you guys created.
Yay, the MadLibs.
Titled Master of the Dungeons. Being a dungeon master is no walk in the McDonald's play place. You have to meticulously smear encounters while staying stanky enough to go with the hot air balloon. It's particularly goddamn awful when you're a creamy whitehorn. So here's some wise nugget. Do play pre-made adventures. They are a great booping off point. Do not try to railroad or cajole player characters into a corner. They will always take the turkey leg less traveled. Do establish crystal clear fucking legends for your players. Otherwise, they'll just end up wet and confused. Do not overplan. Prep time is limp, but you have to roll with the noodles too. Do relax. The steamy secret of DMing is that jizz moppers don't need epic hairy legs to have fun. And thus concludes our story, Master of the Dungeons.
I'm just glad that someone finally said that jizz moppers don't need hairy legs to have fun.
It's true.
Even the shaved legs can also have fun.
That's the steamy secret of DMing.
Yeah, it truly is.
Well, thank you so much for listening. That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Streaming Things, Streaming Stranger Things.
Happy streaming.
I just realized by looking at Andy that that's how these pens work. There's a little ball. You can control the head from the ball. This is really awesome.